Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Among the Stars Celebrity Perfume Reviews. So, we're finally doing March's perfume talk, and it's been a little bit since I've done one of these. I didn't do one in February because I decided to do a collection video instead, and I didn't really do a whole lot in February due to partly being not feeling super inspired to do anything, part being I was waiting for a certain perfume to come out that still I don't have. But anyway, so we're gonna do a little bit of a fun little go through. I have a bunch of stuff to kind of go through and talk about just for the fun of it. So first thing I want to talk about is a fun experience I got, and that was at the beginning of last month. I got to go to the Garden nightclub in Des Moines and was able to meet the wonderful and amazing Miss Adore Delano, who was runner-up for season 6 of RuPaul's Drag Race. It's a show that I followed very, very closely and been a huge fan of since it came out. And it's kind of funny because I've been a fan of it for so long, and the new season, season 7, just started on this past Monday, and a drag queen who performs at the nightclub that I go to more than any other ones, but I don't really go out very much. But anyway, she is actually on season 7. Her name's Sasha Bell. A huge fan of her, always been a huge fan of her. Can't wait to see where she goes in this competition. I know she's gonna go places. So, but anyway, I got to meet Miss Adore Delano, and when we went down there, before we went to the bar, we decided to, go shopping and explore and whatnot. And we went to this mall, I went into a store, and we were just kind of perusing to see what they had for new celebrity perfumes, or if they had celebrity perfumes, or what was on sale, so on and so forth, just my normal kind of routine that I do. And this lady came up to me and was trying to sell me perfume, because, that's what the cosmetic ladies do. And she told me, I told her, I only collect celebrity perfumes, that it's, I have some designer perfumes, but most of them are celebrity, and that I kind of steer close to those. And she told me to smell this perfume, and I'm going to show you guys what it is here in a second. And I was kind of hesitant, because I've never really been a huge fan of some designer perfumes I've got, and I don't know why. It's just been probably because they're harder to get at a discount, and I feel better when I get perfume at a discount on cheaper, so on and so forth. But she showed me this perfume, and this perfume is Vince Camuto's Amore. And I was kind of a little bit off when I wanted to smell, when she smelled it to me, when she had me smell it, because I was like, okay, I'll smell it. And then, she gave me on this little tester card, and I will tell you guys, I fell in love with this scent. Didn't want her to know that, she might have possibly just turned me on to a whole new line of perfume, but I was like, oh yeah, this is a nice scent, and I kept a little tester card, and as we were going around that day, I kept sniffing the tester card, and then when we came home, I left the tester card in my car, and I kept smelling it. I could smell it on this tester card all week long, and I was just obsessed. And finally, around Valentine's Day, I decided, I'm just going to go out, and I'm going to get this perfume. I'm just going to find a way to get it cheap. And granted, I did, because I did some couponing and whatnot, but I decided to I was just going to get Amore. I wasn't going to get any of the other ones. I just liked the way it smelled, and for some reason at first, I had this instant, it smells similar to something, but it smells different at the same time, and I can't put my nose on it at what it was. And so this is the Vince Camuto Amore bottle, by the way. And when I was smelling it, I was like, okay, this smells super familiar. And I couldn't figure out why I liked it so much. And then once I got it, and I got home with it, I figured out that it smells very, not exactly, but they have a similarity to Taylor by Taylor Swift, Made of Starlight. And they're both kind of this, fresh, crisp, easy floral. And I love the scent. And when I went to the store to get it, so each one's a limited edition. Oh, 2 of them are limited edition, and I don't have the original Vince Camuto, But I will be getting it eventually. But trying to figure out what I was trying to say. Anyway, so I smelled this one, and then the lady showed me that there was 2 more that were in the same line with these, like the big flower and the logo on the front. And I was like, okay, well, you know, let me see what they are. One of them was Fiore, which I knew about. I knew this was a thing. This is Fiore. And this is the box for Fiore. I knew this was a thing. I knew it was the predecessor to Amore. And I only really got this one. Like, this one isn't bad. I do like this one. But I only really got this one because it went with the other 2. And this one's super nice. It's a floral. Like, it's an easy, kind of like a daisy floral. Like Marc Jacobs Daisy. Very nice, but I do feel like I like Marc Jacobs Daisy a little bit more than this. I haven't really wore this one as much because it is very similar to Daisy, and I'm not a huge fan of Daisy. Not saying I don't like Daisy, but that was Fiore. The other one that she showed me, it was probably a bad idea that she showed me it, because I think I like this one the most out of all of them. And this is Vince Camuto's Bella. This is the brand new limited edition, limited edition addition to the Vince Camuto line. And it looks like this. The bottle top is gold with a little orange ribbon. And this is a really nice, it's like a warm evening, like it's not like a date night fragrance, and it could be a daytime fragrance, but it's just kind of like nice evening scent that's just kind of warm and cozy, and it's got some really nice ambers to it, and it's just a really nice scent. And I probably wore this for like a week straight when I first got it, and I can't even tell because it doesn't even look like it's been touched much, but it's just this amazing scent that I stopped wearing it because I went back to my normal scent that I wear every day, that I've been wearing every day for a while now. That I'll mix it up and try not to wear this one, and the one that is Miss Nicki Minaj's Menage the Exotic. You guys know I love this scent. It is definitely hands down my favorite from her, and is in my top 5 favorites of perfumes minus the Taylor Swift collection. Which, if you guys want me to do something like that sometime where I show you my top 5 perfumes minus the Taylor Swift collection, because you guys do know that she automatically takes over, and I love all 5 of her perfumes. So, but that is definitely one of my top 5 favorites. I wear it so much. It's my easy kind of go-to day scent. Makes me super happy when I wear it, so on and so forth. But I was really surprised by the Vince Camuto line, mainly because most designers they make a more mature fragrance, and I'm generally off-put by those because I'm not a super huge fan of like overly floral, overly musky scents. There is another designer perfume that I'm got my eye on right now that I might pick up, only because I really like the scent of it. And that's, if I get some designer perfumes, you guys know it's only because I like the scent of that perfume. And I don't think I'm going to elaborate on that line, and I might just get this one that I like just for that. But that's that. So I got the Vince Camuto's. Another fragrance I got this month, that I already did a review on, was Jennifer Lopez's Wild Glow, that came out around Christmas time of last year. It took me this long to get it. I would like to thank my friend Callum very much from the UK. He got it for me. I mentioned him in the video of me getting it too. So, super huge thank you to him for getting me that perfume, because it's something I really wanted, and it helps complete my JLo collection that I'm very close to completing. Another perfume I got, and I will admit I wanted this perfume since it was announced last year, but I never really picked it up because I never could find it for a deal I wanted to spend on. And I have the original one to this, and a new one just got announced that's supposedly released in April, and it is Outspoken Fresh by Fergie. So her original one is called Outspoken, and these are made by Avon, which was part of the reason that I didn't really want them, because I didn't want to go through an Avon consultant to get one. I found this on eBay for like $8, unopened, sealed, everything, authentic, and this is the bottle for it. It's just a really bright, gorgeous seafoam green perfume bottle that's the same shape as Outspoken. There's Outspoken Intense, which came before this, and then the one after this is Outspoken Party. That gets released in April. I can't wait to see what that one smells like, but in my opinion, this one's just a very crisp, fresh scent. Not exactly, but similar to One Direction's That Moment. I had this in my head, and now I just lost it. It's like the older sister to That Moment. It's not exactly like That Moment. It's a little more mature, and by mature, I mean like That Moment being the 16-year-old sister and Outspoken being like the 24, 25-year-old sister. It's not super mature. It's still that kind of easy, fresh, clean scent. I love this one. Definitely worth the wait and well worth the money I spent on it plus more. My monthly favorites, I guess. I don't really have a whole lot of monthly favorites this month. Not really a whole lot's been set down as my favorite. But I do have 3 Scentsy bars, because you guys know I'm an independent Scentsy consultant. If you guys ever want to buy anything from me from Scentsy, let me know. I will link my website in the description below. But these are my 3 favorite scents that I've been warming this month. And I will tell you guys, I've noticed I'm in the same kind of trend. But the first one is Sugar. And I'll show you the little label on it. This one's Sugar. So this one, I'm not even kidding you guys, smells identical to Aquilina's Pink Sugar. It's an amazing, amazing scent. I love this bar. Not really a whole lot to say about it. I mean, if you know what Pink Sugar smells like by Aquilina, this is it. It makes the whole entire house smell like it. I do have these sectioned off into where I warm them. So Sugar has been warming in my bathrooms. I have a bathroom downstairs and upstairs, and it's been warming in both the bathrooms. And it's just this really, really nice, warm, sugary scent that's not just like pure eating sugar out of the bag, but I do really, really like this scent. The next one that I've been warming in my bedroom and in the hallway upstairs has been Perfectly Pomegranate. This scent is by far amazing. Like, I love how crisp this scent is and how just overly fruity it is. I just love this scent so, so much. It's amazing. It's very tart and very crisp and just very pomegranate without it being like a natural pomegranate. It's kind of like a candied pomegranate. Love this scent. Great scent to fall asleep to. And then the scent that was the scent of the month for February, and I was warming it in my kitchen all month long, and is still warming in my kitchen, is Pink Haze. This one, if I remember right, it's like berries and something else. Berries and something else, and then it's like covered, berries, marshmallows, and covered in like vanilla fondant or something like that. But this really kind of smells like a mix between Killer Queen by Katy Perry and Aquilina's Pink Sugar. Just mix them together. And that's kind of what this smells like. It's a very light scent. It's kind of a very pleasant scent too. It's very easygoing. A lot of people in my house, like, not a lot of people in my house. There's only 4 of us who live here. But 2 of the people in my house don't like the like confectionery scents that are like the baked goods and stuff like that. This scent has been kind of a well-rounded scent for the house. Haven't gotten enough complaints on it. It's not overly strong, so it's not going to overdo the house, but it is a very, very nice scent. I do like that one a lot. So those are my 3 favorites from February that I've been warming. I have a couple more things to tell you guys about. So, I forgot to grab this. But anyway, so I first off have a couple apologies for you guys. So, it's been brought to my attention, and I guess I didn't ever realize this, but in past videos I've said some things that came out of my mouth before I realized I said them. And most times I didn't even realize I said them. I would have said one thing and meant a different thing. And the one that got brought to my attention was in my review of Beyonce's Heat, the Mrs. Carter Show World Tour Limited Edition. When I was describing the bottle, I said it went from this very elegant royal purple to green. We all know that the bottle is really blue to green, and it's not like I was seeing different things or whatever. It's not like this dress thing, which, if you haven't seen the dress, which, on my opinion, in the comment section below, I know this has been overly done, whatever, but what colors do you guys see in this dress? And pictures here, again. What colors do you guys see? Now, I'm kind of a person where I don't take things for face value all the time. I always will look into things and figure out what's going on with this. So when I found out about this dress thing, instantly I saw white and gold. I didn't know anything about the colors. I didn't read nothing. I just saw the picture, saw white and gold, and then I read the article. And then I read the comments and saw some people were seeing blue and black. I showed it to my husband. He said he saw blue and purple. My best friend saw blue and black. And, like, I was so confused on how people were seeing these different colors. And so I showed it to my sister. My sister said blue and black, and I texted her back. I'm like, how? How do you guys see this blue and black? I see white and gold. Is this like some big joke? And she found an article about it. And basically, the concept of this dress is it was an accidental picture. This picture wasn't intentionally taken or factored and made so that it would screw with people's minds. It literally was, someone took a picture of a dress, the way that the exposure on the camera took the picture. Some people take them the logical face value way and they see the black and blue. Some people overthink it. They bring other things, like your mind overthinks things instantly, brings other things in the picture such as the light and whatnot, and your mind instantly makes it white and gold. Each to their own. I saw white and gold. After I read the article, after I saw the original dress and the image edited, I saw the black and blue, and now it's really kind of back and forth. Depending on when I look at it, when I see it, I see white and gold, or I'll see black and blue. So there's that. But, anyway, sometimes I'll say things in my videos I don't really mean, and I don't catch them before I upload the video. So, sorry for that. Wasn't like I saw a different color than I really did, whatever. So, another thing I wanted to bring up to you guys, and this was recently, I did some research on this, and it was clarified to me, and it was kind of like a duh moment when I found out about it. So, last year, I did a review of this lovely little bottle here, and it was Britney Spears' Fantasy Stage Edition. And in the video, I was talking about how it was the original Fantasy of, and when I said the original Fantasy, I meant just the original Fantasy as in like the scent. And I was kind of annoyed by it because it was a repackaging, and in my favorites of 2015, my Fragrance Rewind 2015, whatever, 2014, wow, cannot talk, I said that I didn't really like this because it was just another repackaging, so on and so forth. I have a new found respect for this bottle. So, on the side of this box, and this never really occurred to me, it kind of put me off, and I thought my mind was playing tricks on me, but it's not. So on the side of this box, it says, your favorite fantasy fragrance in a limited edition bottle, XOXO Britney. So, when she wrote that, and I had I did some research, contacted some people, so on and so forth, what she meant by that. This bottle contains the original formula juice from 2005 that was the original Fantasy. Some of you guys know that Fantasy got reformulated. They removed the neck crystals, they changed the box some, so on and so forth. But the Fantasy got reformulated, and the new Fantasy that's out there is kind of this, it's a little overly tart. And it's not bad. Like, a lot of people don't notice the difference. But it's overly tart, it's kind of synthetic compared to the original. I'm not saying that Fantasy is tart, whatever, but in the original Fantasy, the cupcake's a little more prominent. It's a little creamier, it's a little warmer. The reformulation of it is kind of a little more kiwi, a little more tart and slightly synthetic. You can't extremely tell the difference, but after looking into things, the Anniversary Edition is not the reformula. It's the same thing as the reformulated Fantasy, but this one is the original formula of Fantasy. This one is a lot creamier and whatnot, and if you were to compare them side by side, you could tell a little bit of a difference, but it's not substantial enough to make it a whole brand new perfume. It's just something I wanted to clarify to you guys that indeed, if you have been a fan of Britney Spears' Fantasy since the original, and you notice the change in the formula, and that you want your formula back, go pick up yourself a bottle of Stage Edition if you can still find it, because it is the original formula. So there is that little piece of knowledge for you. Another thing I've had brought up to my, people have asked me recently, I don't know why, but this has been asked me a couple times, and it's been, do I have any perfumes in my collection that I simply cannot wear any time of the year? Because a lot of you guys know I don't follow, don't follow the norm of wearing perfumes when they're supposed to be done. I'll wear perfumes that are meant for the winter and the summer. I'll wear summer perfumes in the winter. I'll wear things all year round that aren't meant for all year round, and I feel like that adds a little bit of a uniqueness to me. Makes me stand out a little bit more, because you have people who are wearing their warmer, cozy scents in the winter and their fresh and tropical scents in the summer. And so when I wear scents that are kind of off from the norm, I stand out a little bit more. I only have one perfume in my entire collection that I absolutely cannot wear any other time of the year. I've tried and it just doesn't. And this is very strict on when I can wear it. And the perfume is, Selena Gomez's Via More. So this one, I can only wear in late fall, so it's got to be like middle September to like the middle of October. It's got to be cool, and it's got to be kind of like a day after a rain. It's the only time I can wear this scent. I love this scent. It's an amazing scent. A lot of people can wear it every day. It can be their daytime scent. But I can only wear this scent for like a month out of the year. And not even a month, because it's only certain days I can wear it. And I know it's just something my mind does. Don't explain to me why. It's just a thing. But that's my thing. I do like wearing perfumes out of the norm. Just because I am who I am, I'm going to wear what I want. And I'm not going to take nothing from no one. Because I can't count how many times as a male perfume collector I've been criticized or whatever because I am a man and I wear women's perfume. In my opinion, I don't feel like perfumes should be strictly marketed male and female. I feel like they should just be masculine and feminine, or like they should just have the norms of like, this is kind of a musky, heavier, masculine smell, and this is kind of like a fresh, fruity, tropical scent. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like scents should be categorized by male, female, because in my opinion, you are who you are, you wear what you want to, gay, straight, lesbian, bisexual, whatever, wear what you want to. If you're a straight man and you want to rock Britney Spears' Fantasy, rock Britney Spears' Fantasy. Like, you wear what you want to wear. Don't let people downgrade you because you're wearing a perfume that, if you're a man, you're wearing perfume. If you're a woman, you're wearing cologne. Because I can't count how many people who watch my videos who are females who have asked me to do more male cologne videos. And as you guys know, I ever only have done one, and that was Rogue Man by Rihanna. But I'm not a fan of male colognes. I don't like the way they work with my body chemistry. I'm just not a huge fan of them. So that's kind of what that is. But wear what you want to. Don't let other people define what you wear. It's you. Wear what you want. Another little fun thing I want to tell you guys about, and I promise when I tell you guys about this, I'm just telling you guys this out of my excitement. Not trying to brag in any way, shape, or form. It's just something I stumbled upon being able to do, and I wanted to share with you guys because it was an amazing opportunity. So, as you guys know, I am obsessed with solid perfumes. I have many of the Taylor Swift ones. I have now quite a few more. So, I recently went to Walmart because I wanted a Britney Spears Fantasy one. I had the Dreams one by Mariah Carey, I had the Justin Bieber ones, and I decided I wanted to complete the collection and just get a Britney Spears Fantasy one because I do like fantasy, and this would be a solid I would actually wear. So, went there, and these were originally marked at $10. When these came out around Christmas time, this particular packaging, and by that I mean like the bottom, Fantasy, this was the first time that they brought Fantasy. Walmart originally only carried like the 3 Taylor Swift ones, and they were $10 a piece. Then around Christmas times, they introduced 2 different designs of the Taylor Swift's Wonderstruck and Taylor. They brought in 2 Justin Bieber's, Mariah Carey Dreams, and Fantasy. So my local Walmart had these, and I picked them up, and they were 98 cents. And I was like, okay, sweet, 98 cents, I'm gonna get a couple. Well, when I started pulling them off the rack, I noticed that there was a coupon on the back of them. And after some strategic couponing, because you can coupon how you want to, it just depends on the store and the managers and whatnot and what they'll let you do. But I bought 17 of these. Now, normally, that would have cost me $17. It would have been, you know, I got 17 of them for the price. I would have gotten 10 of them, like I would have gotten 1 of them, whatever. Or I got 17 of them for the price I would have gotten for, like, yeah, I couldn't even gotten 2 for the price I got 17. That's what I was trying to say. Well, after using my coupons, because they were $3 coupons, and the reason that those coupons were on these was because when they came out and they were $10, they gave you the $3 coupon so you can make them a little bit cheaper. Well, when they decided to clearance them out, they did not remove those coupons. And so I took the coupons off. 15 out of the 17 had coupons on them. And I bought all 17 of them, and I couponed them all. Now, like I said, the coupon was $3. So if you take 15 coupons of $3, which I'm not even going to do the math right now, that would be like $45. So you take these, add them all up. I bought 17 of these and a pop. And I walked out of the store getting paid $25.33 to take these home. Not joking, that was just my stroke of luck. Very, very happy I was able to do it. Ended up going and buying a perfume with that money. Figured I would turn it back into something. So that was kind of my little fun thing for you guys. I know you guys like I did remember my recent collection video, and I told you guys that there's going to be a lot coming up. There's a big surprise coming up. I'm not going to elaborate on this anymore. Then what I'm going to say is there will be a very big change happening soon. Big change, big surprise, big... It's just huge. I'm not going to tell you guys about what's going on with it. There's many parts of this that are still secretive and are going to stay secretive. But I will tell you guys once it's done and it's happened and it's completed, you guys will know. I will let you guys in at that point, but there will be a huge reveal to this when it finally happens. When the surprise happens, I will reveal it in a huge way to you guys. It will be a very, very big deal. I've been kind of hinting to it on my Instagram a little bit, but I'm not gonna hint toward it anymore. I'm probably not gonna talk about it anymore after this video. But I promise you there is something coming up that is a huge surprise and a huge deal to me. That you guys will hopefully enjoy. And it's just going to be kind of a big difference. And that's all I'm going to say. But I will let you guys know as it comes more. So, that was kind of my fun little... Oh, another thing. You guys might have, if you pay attention to my Instagram, you might have noticed I started finally collecting the Christina Aguilera perfumes. Since I started doing my reviews, since I started doing... Excuse me. since I started doing more of them, you guys have always asked me why haven't I reviewed the Christina Aguilera perfumes. When Unforgettable came out last year, you guys asked me, will you please review that? When Woman came out this year, you guys asked me, will you please review that? And at that point, I wasn't collecting Christina Aguilera. I don't know why I hadn't collected them, but I did finally start collecting them. I have 3 out of her few that she has. I want to get the rest of them. It'll happen eventually. But, to want to let you guys know, I finally started collecting. Oh, I'm just yawning today. Excuse me. Finally started collecting Miss Christina Aguilera's perfumes. So far, out of the ones I have to say that By Night or Red Sin are probably my 2 favorites. I have Red Sin, By Night, and Woman. I really like By Night and Red Sin. I've kind of looked into, I think I'm going to like Unforgettable. I think I'm really going to like Secret Potion. But we'll see what happens once I finally get them. So, thanks so much guys for watching. As always, if you want to, hit that button down below. Subscribe. I will, in the description, there'll be a link to my Instagram, which you can follow me at A_Perfume. Or, follow me on Twitter, A_Perfume. Link to my Instagram, Among the Stars Perfume. And there'll be a link to my website, wicklessbooth.scentsy.us, where you guys can order Scentsy from me. If you do not live in this country and you want to order Scentsy from me, you can simply go on that website, pick what you want to, don't add it to your cart, just kind of write it all down what you want. Contact me, and I will work something out with you to get Scentsy to you. So, as always guys, thanks so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.